Hello everyone and welcome back. I was sitting here actually writing everything down that I needed to mention for today's video. So we are officially 33 weeks pregnant and I wanted to do an update for you guys, and like I was saying, I wrote everything down because if not I will completely forget. So I'm sure you guys know I had an appointment a couple of days ago and it went really well. I gained 2 pounds in the past 2 weeks, so that's good. So my measurements, baby's measuring pretty good and all that good stuff. So that's that. And then my doctor did notice that my feet are getting a little bit swollen. So I need to make sure I'm keeping my feet elevated and I'm walking and all that good stuff. So I did mention that to my husband and he's like, all right, I'll start giving you foot rubs. I'm like, well, you should have been giving me foot rubs a long time ago, you know? So, he's been pretty good about giving me foot rubs before he goes to work, since he does work nights. But I'm glad I mentioned it. And then my mother-in-law told me too, she's like, well, if you don't mention it, they're not going to know. You have to kind of tell them, you know. So I did mention that to him. It says baby here is the size of a butternut squash and she's getting pretty big. I'll show you guys my belly in a little bit because I can't, the way that I have the camera set up, I can't show you guys my belly, but she's getting pretty big. And then I did pack my bag this past week and I was missing quite a few items, and I'm surprised a lot of people didn't tell me that I was missing quite a few items, or maybe it's things that I want and don't necessarily need. But I wrote on here the things that I'm missing, so I'm going to tell you guys. I am missing my belly band. So I do have a belly band from when I was pregnant with my son. So after you give birth, you usually put on like a wrap around you so like everything comes back together and doesn't feel all loose after labor and all that stuff. So I do need to look for it. I don't know where I left it. I honestly do not know. I don't know if I got rid of it or what, but that's definitely one thing that I do need to pack, is a belly band or a wrap so I can wrap my belly when I am done giving labor to my baby. So that's one. Another thing is that I need to take my medical records. Sorry, I had a burp. I need to take my medical records with me. So at my next appointment, I need to ask for my medical records because most of you guys know, since I'm going to a totally different hospital, my doctor's not going to be there. It's a completely new place. I need to be able to give them my medical records of everything, of all my past history and this pregnancy, ultrasounds, all that stuff, blood work. So I need to give that to them so that way they have an overview of all my stuff, because that's a completely new hospital for us. I did pre-register there already, so that's all said and done. We toured the hospital. Me and the girls did. I took the girls with me to go tour the hospital. My husband stayed home with the baby, but that was nice. I actually really like it. It reminded me of like the hospital that I was going to deliver at, but they ended up closing already. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, I'm really out of breath and it is so hot today. So we were out at barbecuing at my in-laws and I noticed that this spot is never going to come back. I lost this little patch of hair when I was postpartum with my son, which was a couple years ago. So I have that little spot right there, if you guys can tell. It's so ugly. My sister-in-law was telling me to contour this so you can't really tell, but I don't know what to do about it, guys. Do you guys think I'm gonna get my hair back when I'm postpartum with this baby, or if I'm gonna lose more hair in that spot? It honestly bothers me so much to know that I have a bald spot here and I don't even see like little baby hairs growing in that area. I have a piece of glitter in there, it looks like, but that bothers me so much. I need to ask my doctor if I can get like a oil or something to put right here to stimulate hair growth. If you guys recommend anything, please let me know. I'm so insecure about this. That's why I hardly wear my hair up in videos, because I am so self-conscious about this little patch. I love wearing it down, but again, today it was really hot, so I went ahead and put my hair up in a bun. And I got a bunch of these headbands. I figured while I'm in labor, I should wear a headband too, so I'm not all frizzy hair or anything, like my hair's not all on my face. Just put my hair up in a bun. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do about this little patch, like I mentioned. But another thing that I am missing that I forgot to mention in my video is my makeup. I need to take my makeup, so either after I'm done giving labor, I can get somewhat ready and look and feel like myself. When I do like natural makeup like this, it's not like full-on eyelashes or anything like that. I feel really good. It's just like a simple look. It's not dramatic or anything. It just makes me look somewhat put together. So I am including my makeup in there as well. I don't know if I mentioned in the video that I need to include my tripod. So my tripod comes with a little remote, a Bluetooth remote for the camera. So I wrote that down too because I don't want to forget the remote. That way I can click it when I need it, you know, when I'm in the hospital. Because I do plan on recording a lot of content in there too. And I also want to record a lot so we have it. And my girls are able to see, you know, when baby's born, all that good stuff. So, or if the girls come and visit me in the hospital with the baby, you know, when they first meet the baby and all that stuff. But I'm completely falling out of breath right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I was totally gonna mention too. So I went to my doctor appointment at 33 weeks, and I seen a completely new doctor. And I didn't really like her assistant. Her assistant kept staring at me like up and down, and it was just like the most awkward visit with the medical assistant because she was the one like measuring me. She was checking my blood pressure. She checked the baby's heartbeat, and I'm like, it was just awkward. Like we didn't really talk. She just asked me the basic questions, but you know when you're so used to going to the same office and you're like, oh yeah, you know, it's hot outside. You just start making small talk with the people that you're already familiar with and they're familiar with you. Well, this new one, she was just like very silent and just asking me like, oh, did you feel baby kick today? And I'm like, yeah. And then it was just awkward. So I'm hoping nothing like that happens again to where I have to see that medical assistant again because it wasn't the most delightful visit. But my doctor appointment went really smooth. And I think they want me back in 2 weeks. I don't remember. I need to look and see when my next appointment is. And then after that, it should be weekly. And I can't believe we're getting close to the end. I feel like the end is almost near, and it makes me so nervous because I'm like, I don't want this pregnancy to end. I love being pregnant. I think I've said this in many videos before that I enjoy being pregnant. I don't know. The feeling of being pregnant is just such a sweet feeling. Like, I can't believe us women can create life and carry it and feed our babies and all that stuff and nurture them. And I don't know, I just feel like it's a journey that you're going through, but at the same time it's bittersweet to have that feeling, you know? I don't know, I feel like I'm just saying these things, but that's really how I feel. That's how I've been feeling lately. I've literally been like taking those moments to think about things, think about life, think about everything that's been going on, feeling so grateful and blessed that I was able to get pregnant when I did. And it was just perfect. Everything was just perfect timing. Even though we didn't get a baby boy, we're so excited to meet baby girl. We officially have a name picked out for her, so I'm so excited to share that either once she's born or maybe in another video I'll share it. But we are so excited. Her sisters are so excited to meet her. They already call her by her name. My son is the only one that doesn't really know what's going on. I point at my belly. I'm like, oh, there's a baby in here. But he doesn't really, nothing really seems to faze him when it comes to those details and stuff. He doesn't really know. He's still 1.5 years. And yeah, but I just wanted to update you guys on my 33 weeks. That's pretty much it for today's updates. I do want to show you guys my belly. I can't really show you guys because of the angle, but I'll move the camera right now. This is a summer dress that I had when I was pregnant with my son, and I loved it. The only thing is it makes me look a little bit more rounder than I am because it sticks out. Sorry, I need to take a breather. So let me show you guys. Oops. So I look really, really round. What do you guys think? Got a big old belly. When I went to my in-laws today, my mother-in-law, she was like, oh my goodness, it just looks like you have a little beach ball in there. And honestly, it really does. I just look like I have a little beach ball in my belly. But I'm going to end today's video here. I do need to go outside. My son's playing outside with my husband in the sprinkler, so I want to go outside and join them. My girls are actually here in the house eating ice cream, so I want to go have some family time before the day's over. But I did want to record this video for you guys and give you guys a little update on what's been happening this past week. But again, thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys and all your support, and I will see you guys in my next video.